continue. Number 10. ABBA-4 2016 study. The research study focused on use narration, explanation of the learning information to the learning topic. That better than on-screen test in low experience learning group of the learning material. This research study is to discover the role of modality principle in multimedia learning environments. The study has found an exciting part of the effectiveness. The learner viewed the PowerPoint presentation, including on-screen tests, showing the effectiveness, retention, and transfer of the knowledge. On the other hand, the study shows no significance from the students use modality principle in the experiment. In this point, I believe in the learning process, all the participants should understand of the modality principle before participating in this study. Because to use the modality principle should know the benefits of this tool, how it can fit your work. Number 11, Huang study, 2018. This research study focused on animated pedagogical agents support multimedia learning, about eye fiction towards learning and the learning outcome. This research study tests incorporate social cues, gesturing in animated pedagogical agents in online multimedia course learning. The study conducted 3 experiments. From the multi-narrated presentation, during their eye movement to track the subsequent learning outcome test. The screen performed significantly better on the learning outcome in the 2 experiments, with the participants at gesturing pedagogical agents. In the 3rd experiment, no significant results to learner outcome when added signals like a color code to the learning process. This study supports the people learning better in multimedia learning. Adding pedagogical agent on screen with a social agents series in social crew can assist initial learners on the material more actively and towards a better learning outcome. Now, number 12, we discuss the psychological reason for modality principle. In acquisition view of the multimedia learning design, instruct, transfer information, and the learner acquire accurate learning material. The online on-screen test with additional imaging may cause cognitive overload to the learner. The low experienced learner may be more likely to understand information with narration rather than only on-screen test. According to cognitive theory of learning, people have a separate information process channel, visual and auditory channel, these two channels. The capacity of each channel is limited. So the graphics and their explanatory on screen test must be completed for the same little vision attention. When eyes are engaged with the picture, there cannot be looking at on-screen test. Thus, even information is presented, learner may not be able to adequately attend to all of it because their visual channel is overloaded. In contrast, number 13, visual channel and audio channel present in simultaneously to avoid cognitive overload. To avoid cognitive overload, by using verbal examination, like use speech to avoid cognitive overload. By use ear of audit channel to increase the verbal material information enter to the cognitive system. At the same time, visual channel through the eye to enter the cognitive system. In this process, both channels meet the learning requirements. Either channel is not overloaded. Cognitive overload is online learning class. In the online learning class, the teacher gives many reading material for the homework. At exact time, the student hold a lot of stress and pressure on the learning. And the students to complete all the test work at the same time. Number 14, modality, principle of redundancy and how it works. According to Clark and Mel 2016 research study of redundant principle using audio and text to explain visual channel in one screen test for better support students in online learning. Clark and Mayer suggest students can choose learning material in both spoken and print it fits student-centered learning. The diagram of the overload of visual channel with a graphic explanation by the words in audio and writing text. Suggest modality multimedia learning process. The learner must understand how the modality principle supports online learning. In the modality multimedia learning process before using multimedia. In modality multimedia learning process, the instruction design should know the principle of multimedia to support the learner's learning fully. Learner can implement class learning with entire knowledge modality principle. In modality multimedia learning process, the school administration should fully support using the multimedia principle in the learning process and support the future study needs. All the reference present used for support this assignment. Thank you.